morning everybody, how are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. So today's video I am filming the day before I upload it, which is very, I wouldn't say unlike me, but it happens more frequently than I'd like to admit. I had no idea what to film today and I put a poll on Instagram, so if you're not on Instagram, please go over and follow me over there. I'm always posting stories and all sorts of stuff, but I'm much more active over on Instagram through the week than I am on YouTube. But I posted a poll that asked what you'd like to see from me. Got a little creeper that's just come through the door. And a lot of you were asking for more vlogs, so I obviously do my Sunday vlog. You want to say hello? Hello! Hello everybody! But people were asking for what I eat in a days and organisation videos, more minimalism videos, so I thought I would just do another vlog but focus it more around like the get healthy with me kind of version, because you guys seem to really like those videos and I really like to film them. So that's what today's video is going to be. It's going to just be a bit of a catch up about my health, how I'm doing and whatnot. So honest update here, I've had basically like more than a week off from working out. I think when I'm leading up to my period it just completely wipes me out. I saw a meme the other day that was something like, I'm finally on a healthy eating pattern and then my period strikes. It's just like chocolate galore, and that is literally me. And there's no shame in that. I think it's about learning to adapt to your body's rhythms and routines, because I know that maybe next week I'll be back to feeling like myself and I can get back on that health kick. So it's sunny-ish today, so I think we're going to go for a little walk, and I'm not going to beat myself up about the lack of exercising that I've been doing this week, because I've been trying to eat healthy as well as eating way too much chocolate. Excuse the racket. So because this video is backwards, so I filmed the Sunday vlog a few days ago, I'll show you my mirror, which is a big update in that video, but I'm not going to talk about it. So I want to show you my outfit because I think it's really nice and I got it the other day. So I picked up this little outfit from Mango. I really like it. I was just looking for some really nice loungewear, something that was easy to wear and really soft, so I decided to go with this. So I'll leave links in the description box for anything that I mentioned in this video. I always do, but I just think it's really nice, and I can just tell it's going to last, and it's going to be one of those pieces that I just wear and wear because it's just so comfortable. So this is more like if I'm just lounging around the house all day, or I don't know, if I want to feel a bit more classy. So I've been trying to get ready a little bit more recently. Even if I'm still in loungewear, I like to still do my hair. I don't wear makeup every day because I think it's a bit of a waste. But if I'm vlogging, then obviously I make the effort to do. But I just think it's really nice, and I just think it's really pretty, and wearing something that makes you not feel restricted. So it's got a really high waistband, and I think that's really nice when you're in loungewear. But that being said, we are going to go for a walk, so I am going to need to get dressed for the day, and I think sometimes getting dressed out of loungewear makes me personally much more productive. So I'm going to put something else that's still cozy and comfortable but much more practical for a little walk on. So here's what I decided to go with, the old trusty long roll neck. I really like this jumper, though I do need to get one of those bobble things because it's got very fuzzy in its old age. But yes, this is really great for a nice practical walk in the countryside. I've got my little slippers on, but I'm going to have to put some socks on, and I think probably my Ugg boots just in case it's a bit muddy. So a lot of you want to see more of Echo. Oh, he looks funny. What are those eyes? I think he's a bit tired. Bless him. So I am going to get a new camera in the next month or so once I get paid again, because I am aware this one is very creaky, very noisy and awful in low light, and a few people have said, and it's been on my horizons too, but they're very expensive and I feel like vloggers go through a lot, so it's only a year and a half since I got this one, but needs must and all that. My belly is growling, but I really don't know what I want to eat today. What shall I eat? I don't know. How about you? Oh, look at that. I'm a little bit stuck. This was not what I had planned for the morning. I'm not complaining though. Little purry boy. I love this room because I just love this window so much. I've been able to just lay here and watch the clouds. So peaceful. My fringe is at that really annoying length where it can't quite tuck behind my ear and it just constantly flops and annoys me. So we'll see how long this hairstyle lasts. So I'm gonna make myself some breakfast now. I can't remember what time it is, 20 past 11. So a bit late really. I was hungry a bit earlier, but I was really busy with Etsy. So I think I'm gonna make myself a really big salad. I was debating with myself. I tried to eat what I crave, and what I really craved this morning was a chocolate banana smoothie, but we don't have any bananas. So I'm going with what's best next and what's gonna fill me up. Can you see these little ears? So I'm gonna have everything in reverse, and we're going to go to the supermarket because I want to have a little look through my cookbook that I got the other day for some inspiration for dinner, so then I can go to the supermarket and hopefully get some ripe bananas and I can cure that craving later on today. So I'm going to make a big salad. I've got a hard-boiled egg from yesterday's dinner, so I always make more than I need. So I had a Nando's salad last night for my tea, so I'm going to have a ham salad I think today with a hard-boiled egg, and I got this dressing and I really like it. It's delicious. Caesar dressing, reduced fat, rich and tangy. So it's like, I don't know, it's really nice. I could just eat salad leaves with this on and I think I would just be very happy. So that's going to be breakfast, and I'm going to have another big glass of lemon water. If you've watched my past videos, you'll know that I've been drinking loads of water recently. I've been trying to drink 2 litres a day, so that's what I'm going to continue to try to do today, and I might make myself a cheeky little coffee as well. So while I eat this, I'm going to read through this cookbook, which I got from Tesco the other day, and it just, I don't know, something about it really appealed to me. It looked so homely and nice. So it's Mary Berry's Simple Comforts, and there are so many nice recipes. When I flicked through it, I was really impressed. So I'm just going to have a little look through and see if I can find any inspiration for our dinner. There is already one that has caught my eye, but I'm just going to have another flick through and I'll show you once I'm done. They look so nice. Ooh.
Maybe I'm not the one that you've been dreaming of, with dirt underneath my fingernails and worn out shoes. I never thought that I would fall for someone like you.
So I'm going to have one of these now, and this is the recipe that I've decided on for dinner. I'll show you the picture first. I just thought that looked absolutely amazing. So paneer and roasted vegetable curry just looks so nice. I don't actually know yet if I can get paneer in our local supermarket, so I'll see. And if we can't do paneer, then I don't know, we might sub for chicken or maybe chickpeas. But I will have a look in the supermarket and try to find it. But how good does that look? I'm really excited for this.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Not the most flattering angle I've ever had in my life. Dom's just nipped into the post office and it's sunny, then it's raining, then it's sunny. Literal spring showers. It's coming to spring for sure. It's not going to put us off from going on our little walk because we've been wanting to walk around this specific village since we moved in 6 months ago. In fact, fun fact, we were on our way back from Dom's auntie's maybe about a year ago, and I'd never really taken notice before because Dom's mum and dad had moved. And we went through this particular village and I was like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful here. I really want to go for a walk here. Can you imagine if we lived here? Anyway, we didn't end up living there, but we live somewhere very close. And every time I go through the village, I'm like, oh, I just love it here. I just love it. So I think I'll take you along with me today. I just been to the shop and I got some bits for tonight's dinner. I'm really looking forward to making that curry. And I picked up this little coffee, I think that's what you would call it. It's a mocha frappuccino, Starbucks mocha thingy. So that's what I'm going to have as my, I don't know, interlude in between getting home and now. I'm not really hungry now. I'll probably end up just having a snack in between dinner because dinner's quite calorific, but it's going to be very, very nice. I'm so excited.
Things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it.
Oh, it's so windy!
That'll do me.
I tell you what, it's cold out here. I was not expecting this.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to.
You get your chin out so I can see if you like butter.
It's so warm, I don't want to.
What?
No.
Do you want to see if my chin likes butter?
I'd love to see if your chin likes butter. Can you hold my drink, please? Do you like butter? Oh no. Oh yes you do, yeah. You love butter.
So when you're a kid in England, I don't know if it's just England, you shine buttercups under each other's chins and say, do you like butter? And if it shines back yellow, then you do, and if not, then you don't.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more.
And fun fact, we nearly thought about buying this house right here, but it went off the market before we got the chance to look around.
You and I can weather any storm.
The heavens have opened again. I think it's time to head home. So just to excuse the mess behind me, this is not my realm, this is Dom's realm, with all of his snowboard boots and snowboards. I want to have a bit of a declutter because I think that these Get Healthy With Me videos are great, you know, when you see people share what they eat in a day, but I also think that health is not just about physical health, it's also about mental health. And a big reason why I got into minimalism myself in the first place many, many years ago was for just that. It was mental clarity. I just feel like decluttering and minimalism, they come hand in hand when it comes to improving your overall well-being, you know. Decluttering in itself gives you that sense of pride that you achieved something, and it also makes you feel like you're on top of what you own. And I think even if you don't declutter, just organising your space and organising what you already have, making things a bit more streamlined, that also just really helps to take just those little, it's like little niggle things that happen in daily life. And when lots of areas of your life are niggly, it can really get on top of you. And well, it does for me for sure. So I've got 2 areas I want to tackle today, and I guess I'll tackle them, you know, as the weeks go by, because I think it's really good to show that you don't have to do everything all in one day. As the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was Kay's decluttering. So I want to do in here, I've just got one drawer in this bed that I just want to tackle. I haven't touched it since Christmas, but I know it's chaos because it's where I store a lot of Etsy stuff. And the other place I want to tackle today is the bathroom cabinet, the dreaded bathroom cabinet. A completely authentic look. I've not even looked in here myself. So this is what we're dealing with. Chaos, as you can see. So macrame strings take over my entire life. I've also got a bicycle pump that doesn't even belong to me. I think this was from the Christmas lights, which didn't end up going back downstairs, so that can definitely be decluttered. And then I've got a box of Etique shampoo bars, so I was working with them for the last few years, so I've got a lot of bits and bobs from them that I just need to go through and see what I'm keeping and going to be able to use soon, and if I want to give any of it away. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on camera, but can you hear that like noise? It's the loft hatch in here. It whistles when it's windy. There was one night and we heard this banging and we couldn't figure out where it was from, and it turns out it's inside next door's loft. They had something banging against like one of the walls or something, and it really freaked us both out. It was like the middle of the night and Dom went up into the loft. I was just like, this is like a horror movie. Anyway, turns out we're all good and everything's fine. But on windy days like today, that loft is just singing us a beautiful song. So anyway, I'm just going to start decluttering as I always do, taking everything out and starting from scratch. And I'll show you as I go along, and I'll show you what I am decluttering or moving to another location. Meanwhile, Echo is attacking my mic. What did I do wrong to you? No. No. This is what I've been left with, so it's organised chaos, I will call it. I've got all my macrame and Etsy bits down this side, so things like wooden beads and double-sided sticky tape. And then this here is reusable paper, so I try and upcycle when I can. There is actually some bubble wrap here, so every time we get an order sent to us with bubble wrap, we always reuse it, and then we ask our customers to reuse it as well, just so we can keep the cycle going. So I'll take that downstairs, so don't need it up here. But things like birthday wrapping paper and such, then we just recycle and reuse things like this. And right at the back there is a what's this called? A diffuser, which I'm thinking of selling, and then also this little box which is just filled with Etsy knickknacks. I don't know if you're going to be able to see from in there. Just all kinds of random stuff in there, which could do with being sorted out in itself, but I don't have the brain space for it today. I don't know if this is going to go back on. Oh gosh. And this is what I've decided to declutter out of there. So this can go in the recycle bin, unless I'll ask Dom and see if he can use it for anything in the garden and such. And then these I think I'm going to sell. They're crochet hooks, but I think they're called Tunisian crochet hooks, so they're super long. Anyway, I've got no use for those, so I'll ask my nana if she wants them or if she knows anybody who does. This is from, I used to have an aerobics ball, I realised, and that's what this was from, so this can go to the charity shop probably. And then these can go downstairs, so just some weights and some resistance bands. They're no use up here because I forget that they exist. So that was a good declutter, and it feels much more manageable in there now. As promised, my chocolate craving has not gone away, and I'm going to make myself a little protein smoothie. So just got my banana. They sell them loose in Morrison's, for anyone who didn't know that already. So if you're in the need for a smoothie and a banana, then that's the best place to go. It looks a bit battered, but it'll be fine inside. And then I always have coconut milk with no sugars, and then I've got some cocoa powder and some vanilla protein. So I'm just going to have a spoon of this, a spoon of that, and then just enough of this to make it a glass full. It never fails. My favourite smoothie by far. The only way to make it any better is by putting raspberries in, but I've only got frozen raspberries and I didn't want like a really cold smoothie. It's more like a milkshake, I guess, when it's like this. Excuse the beautiful flowers in the corner, they're for Mother's Day, which is coming up in England, so I think it's actually tomorrow when this video goes live. So I'm in the bathroom now, and the one place I really want to focus on today is this cabinet. Doesn't matter how many times I try and tidy it up, it always becomes a mess again. I've got quite a few different products. I like to try things and see how they go, and I use Elemis products, and generally when you buy from Elemis you get loads of freebies, so there's like so many samples. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I do or how organised I try and be, it always turns itself upside down. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is how it looks, the unedited version of our life. It's a bit crazy if I'm honest. So this one I kind of go through, and I don't think there's anything I want to declutter because I am quite intentional about what I do keep in here. It's generally products that I am using or use, you know, quite often. But as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. So I'm just gonna tidy it as best I can, and then hope that the K roller coaster that tends to come through doesn't destroy it all again tomorrow. So up on the top I've got the things that I don't use as often, so excuse the creaky floor in here. There's the masks that I use, any samples that I'm trying. I use these two every day, but they're too tall to fit on the bottom shelf. I'm using this hair treatment at the minute. I'm just giving it a try and I really, really like it. My eye drops because I really struggle with my eyesight and I get dry eyes quite a lot as well. Then over this side is Dom's stuff. So we've got hairspray, which I use as well, to be honest. And then we've got spearmint, and behind we've got lavender essential oil. There's Dom's got not a deodorant, a perfume there, and a purification essential oil, which we both like for if you get any acne. This shelf, this is Dom's. So we were using this toothpaste, but we have had to swap back to Sensodyne because we've been struggling with sensitive teeth. And then we've got a hairbrush and my hair grips. And my bobble, my one safe bobble that's safe from Echo because he always takes them. And then this is the skincare I use every single day. I look like an Elemis rep. I wish I got sent this for free. But I struggle with this organisation because this is my day cream and then they're both night creams. So I'm always like moving them around. So if anyone's got any recommendations for solutions, I'd love to know. And then I always talk about this, my cleansing balm, and I've got 2 of those, and then these 2 as well. And then up here we have got a little box with all the overflow stuff that we're not using at the minute, but I'm much happier with that. And the only bits I did get rid of are an empty oil thing. I don't know why I kept this, I think I just really liked it and I hope that there was more left. I'm not sure why these are in there, but they just became part of the decoration. Some random stuff from when Dom was doing DIY, this scraper for a hair mask which needs to go back with the hair mask, and I think that was it. So yes, all in all I'm feeling much better about life now. Look at this sleepy boy. He literally sleeps solidly the entire way through the afternoon in the least graceful positions. Oh, big stretch. Oh, little boy. Time has done that thing that it tends to do and it has cracked on. It's now dinner time. I am starving. I've been trying to listen to myself more and I've been finding that when I start feeling really snacky in an afternoon, I'm usually thirsty. So I've got to confess. This is how far down my jug of water I am for the day and it's 6 o'clock, so that is not good, and that's probably one of the reasons I am feeling so hungry, because I sometimes think it's easy to mistake hunger for thirst for hunger. Thirst for hunger. I always get things the wrong way around. So I'm going to drink some more of this while I cook tea, but I do find that cooking tea is a placebo for when you're feeling hungry. Like if you're ever feeling hungry and you start cooking, suddenly you stop being hungry again. It's like your brain knows that you're going to be fed soon. So I'm going to go get the cookbook and I'm going to start making this meal and I'll let you know what it's like after I've finished it. But I'm really excited for it. I love cooking. It's one of my favourite things, and in the last few years I really fell into a weird rut where I stopped cooking, I stopped following recipes, just made the same things over and over again. But when you do something that you love, it really shines through, and it's one of those things that I've always really enjoyed. So I'm glad to be able to share it with you guys and hopefully inspire you to make some new recipes as well. just lost Echo for ages. And this is where I find him, amongst the chaos that is the table, getting ready to sort out Etsy stock. Bless him. So I think that brings us to the end of today's vlog. Dinner was lovely. I feel like such a fraud when I say dinner. I don't know which one to call it ever. Tea was lovely. It was really nice. I was so surprised because I hadn't really looked at the recipe other than seeing what I didn't have in the in the cupboards already, but there was no tomatoes. The main theme of it was mango chutney, which was so strange, but it was really nice. It was really fruity. It wasn't very spicy, so like if you've got children or a partner that doesn't like spice, or yourself, it'd be a really great recipe. So I'll make sure I leave the link below because I did manage to find it on, I think it was on BBC Good Food. So I'll leave the recipe anyway if any of you want to try it, but I can highly recommend that one. It was so good. I think it took about 45 minutes in total to make, from start to finish, including the rice. So good as well if you just want a bit of time in the kitchen and you're not in like a super mega rush. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that it inspired you, if you've fallen off the bandwagon with your health journey, to just jump straight back on and start where you left off, because life doesn't have to be all or nothing. We can be somewhere in between and we can come straight back to where we started. So that's it from me today. I hope you have a really beautiful rest of your day. I'm going to be back tomorrow with nearly an hour-long video, so I hope that you're all ready for that, because I apologise for how long these vlogs always are, but I just obviously have so much to say and so much to share. So thank you to everybody who carries on listening to the end. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you all have a really beautiful day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.